That's not the case at all, Kennedy, is it? You genuinely come into the games thinking it could go either way.
No, just from the first 2 rounds, we've seen, favourites or the first new teams taking their first win. So it's just like it's really anyone's game until the back end of the season. We can see where the ladder's at. But, my team's still looking for a win. So, yeah, anything can happen.
Oh, yeah, in that grand final rematch tomorrow. Keely, have you been surprised with how many upsets there have been and just the quality of this competition? It's been so great.
Yeah, it's been really good. Like, everyone I thought was going to win last week lost, so yeah.
Including the Roosters. I'm sorry, Millie, to bring it back up, but you did bounce back, and I know you guys, you hate me bringing it up. You are one of the favourites to win the competition, but one of your biggest threats, who do you think? Surely the Titans will be there and about to the end of the season?
Yeah, without a doubt. I said before the season started, Titans have recruited so well.
And here they come, trying to make it 3-0 to start the new season after being wooden spooners last time around. And there's the captain, Georgia Hale. The ball playing lock in the middle. And there's some changes that have had to be made as well. Karina Brown and Orman Mornsell coming into the lineup. No Bass, no Chapman. But here comes the home team. 1-1. Beat Canberra here in round 1. And then lost 10-0 to the West Tigers at Belmore. This game could go either way. Must-watch television on your Saturday afternoon. Second game in our doubleheader in the NRLW, and the NRL to come later on as Martor brings it back all the way out to the 20-metre line. Strong first hit up from the Titans. Very much the leader of their pack is Shannon Martor, and here's Elliston, her front row partner. A little 1-2 punch for Gold Coast. Now Shaylee Bentz, early ball. The former Dragon, looking for a big game up against the Sharks. Now Hale.
The Sharks have to be careful of Hale. Last week she was fantastic for the Titans. Ball playing lock roll.
Kiriaratu dropping it on the boot and chasing her own grubber. Fullback was a long way back, Andy Robinson, and gets away with it as Kiriaratu knocks it on play 5.
Box on.
It was worth a look there, Freddie.
Great tactic.
They go long with that breeze behind their backs from the dropouts. Almost get it to halfway for Saunders to bring back. Tackle slipped a little high off the ball from Hale, and then Canfield's work underneath.
You saw her asking the referee for a penalty there as well, but as they shift to the left.
Overlap created for Takairangi in the corner, gets there, took on Politi and nailed it. And those positional shifts for the Sharks are paying off here.
Punch some holes down the right edge defence. Here the Harvey Norman replay shows this is a really nice square up there by Tonagato, and she gets the fullback and the winger 2-on-1 on Mino Sinapati. And here I thought Politi almost did enough, but Takairangi just able to get her body height down.
It was a right hand of the Titans on the ball.
Interstate with all their youngsters, a great bonding opportunity for them.
Yeah, it is. And I think when you think about it, they may have finished last year, but that happened to the Knights a couple of years ago. They finished last. They came out and won the premiership the next year. So the start to this season for the Titans has been fantastic, especially considering how many new names and faces they've got now.
5 teenagers, 4 18-year-olds. Tegan Dimmick off the bench. Earns another penalty here. Slowed down by Hancock, and you can tap it and go this time. Dodd wishes she didn't.
I was just thinking the same thing. And Zara Canfield was just licking her lips.
Holmes has been really busy today. More touches than she's been getting in the first couple of rounds. Anderson just setting them up centre field. Tonagato has popped up left and right so far today. Now Wheeler takes them inside the red zone. Tonagato ready to go to work in her natural position. And Dodd What was she looking for there? That's what she was looking for.
Holly!
Marker's not square. Settle down, girls.
Walk away, Holly. Yeah, Holly's missed it.
Let him go.
She's missed it. Okay, it's 10 metres. You'll never at marker.
You lead by 4. Do you add 2 here or go for another try?
Well, while you're down here, I'd be going for another try.
Yeah. I just think at the moment the Titans are rolling through their work pretty quickly, and I think when the Sharks get down here, they look very likely. So I'd be pushing for it.
You're giving Tonegata a little bit more room with that left side. You just get to maybe that other side, the other goal post.
Preston. Robinson already created 1 try and scores the second.
That's a try.
Not held, saw the try line and said, I'm having it.
Well, Freddie, you spoke about them wanting to shift out to that right edge there. I hope everything's all right with Andy Robinson. She's gone back down. But on the Harvey Norman replay, this shift, we got the 2 middles coming back against like that. That late hide and slip by Andy Robinson. We saw her do that on the left, Freddie, but she just comes up so slickly with the ball.
Well, Braley Nardi just gets caught up on the lead runner, and once again the speed of Robinson just a bit too much for the Titans' outside defence. There's no decoys. She's fast, isn't she?
Yeah, she moves beautifully.
There's the awareness. No one's got a hand on her. He gets up and dives.
She's gone back-to-back games for Linda Sharp, and we think she's missed one there.
Well, we saw one that was far less than that with Millie Boyle on Thursday be put on report.
We have a ref down. Excellent. Kind of tiny. She loves it, doesn't she? She should have been a back row or a lock forward.
She's still got time. Still got time to move in there when she loses a bit of pace.
That's where they all go, don't they? Key signing for the Sharks, lured across from Parramatta where she was their marquee player. Penatani.
Started her career at the Sharks too.
First half coming to an end here, 35-minute halves in NRLW. Preston stabbing it over towards the other winger this time, and the siren about to sound. The countdown on at Shark Park, and the home team liking their performance here, bouncing back from what they dished up last week at Belmore, back on home turf and leading at the break. It's Cronulla 8, the Gold Coast 0.
Right, time's on. The people coming off them, this time she was the runner.
Biddle, strong run out of her own end. Tonegata off the back of it for Penatani. Already out to the 30-metre line after taking that scrum a long way across to the right-hand side. Opening up that space for the potent left.
That shut down space quickly, didn't it? Was that Shannon Marta?
Thanks, Emma.
Oh.
Let's get down to Marley. Go back to Marley Silva shortly. Toka. Again, pressure on the kick. Preston puts it on the chest of the winger. As a result, nice anticipation. Minor Sinapati.
She's another one that's been impressive from that under-19s game we saw a few weeks ago. Jorgensen, and who was her teammate then as well for Queensland. Took that one beautifully on the chest.
No more gremlins in the system. For Marley, down to you.
Yeah, sorry, now you guys can hear me. I was just reflecting on a really nice story I heard before kickoff. Last week we had a bit of a giggle when we saw a Titans assistant coach, Aaron Booth, very enthusiastically hugging Lauren Brown just as she kicked her field goal. But sad news for him was during the week he's been forced to medically retire from his own NRL career after a nasty knee injury. And he told me he's wearing a chain that the girls gave him with a dog tag that has his player number on it, and he's just loving that this is the next part of his journey.
Good stuff. Chance here. Lofipaw. Still Lofipaw. And stripped out of there and trying to score the tackle. Interesting one. This could be a try for Shaylee Bent. And it's going to be awarded, I think. A clean strip. And Bent, lucky she put it down.
Oh, we heard it there. It was a nice little raid, Lofipaw. I thought she was going to die with the ball. Wheeler just needed someone else to come and give her a hand there. That's a clean strip.
Darian Furner in real time. He assessed it the right way. Bunker confirms it. And Lauren Brown is a dead-eye dick. What a kick.
And then let the talent take over.
Sienna, go to the line.
Wheeler. Just a set-up play. And they're ready to go left-hand side again. Quincy Dodd has a little glance to the short side, but was always going left. Anderson elects to straighten. Still 2 more plays, and you'd think they'd have to go left now. Preston, flat service. Oh, that's the way to get rid of Jorgensen. A little tap on top of the pink headgear. And Dodd, it's the last, and miscommunication again from the Sharks.
Yeah, Taylor Preston needs to get a little bit more involved, especially when the ball gets down this end of the field. Didn't see that whole set of 6. She definitely have to be more visible at the back end of the set. Here's a penalty, coming out of trouble again.
Do you verbalise it in that situation, or is it just presence of where you are on the field? Do you demand it from your dummy half?
You have to demand it.
You need to be at the ruck. You need to be telling everyone where to go, who's getting the ball, just directing them until you can find some space to put a little kick behind, or maybe get at a weak someone in the opposition you've targeted.
Canfield. And the Heroes in round 1 with that tap and go try to seal things against the Cowboys from 20 out. Hale going nowhere.
Discipline is going to be key for the Sharks here. They gave away a penalty on the turnover. The Titans are making easy meters through the middle. They're getting themselves into really good field position.
Saunders did well to deny the offload for Hancock there. Stuck to the task throughout. And Elliston on the final play, they go to Kiriaratu. And no kick either from the Titans this time.
Well, Penatani come racing in. They end up with a 3-on-1. They just could have found a pass on the outside. There was plenty of space down the eastern side of the field for the Titans attackers.
Oh, Takairangi gifts the Titans the chance they've been sweating on. 2.5 minutes to go, and Hancock tackled inside the 10 off the Takairangi error. Canfield.
They just look too strong, the Titans.
Youngest halves combination in the comp, 2 18-year-olds.
Fullbacks at marker.
Martor. They're set up to go left. All the depth out there. Bit going on in the ruck. Play on, they say. 2-point ball game. Bent's nearly through. Awfully poor creative with their ball playing there. And they keep going left. Politi keeps it alive. Chance in the corner. And for the first time all day, the Titans have the lead. High fives upstairs as Ormond Mortal is the hero here.
They're just too strong. Every single run. Defenders, here's a mistake coming out of trouble. That was on tackle 2. And every single tackle, the Titans just pulling out of defenders. And Polite just pushed them out of the road, took on a couple of defenders, and found some space out on the edge.
What about the boys of Lofipaw? The amount of clock was chewed, so there'll be just 15 seconds left from the kickoff. And the lead will be 2 points in favour of the Titans. So short kickoff coming up, and there'll be no time if you get tackled either.
That's the first task.
You've got to then keep it alive, because if you get tackled, it's probably game over. Preston, elite kicker, gives them half a chance here. Who wants it? What a take, of course it is. Avadia Politi under the high ball. And the Titans have snatched this one. They are 3-0 to start the new season. A remarkable win here for Karen Murphy's side.